2, 3. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the High Street Auction Company's first auction of the year. If you are standing outside in the rain, please come inside, have something warm to drink. The auction has officially started, ladies and gentlemen. The registrations will be progressing through the duration of the morning, and while we auction the properties off as well, quite a few people stuck in traffic. A lot of robots are out. We have officially started the auction. If you are standing outside having a cigarette or a cup of coffee in the restaurant, please make your way inside the auction theatre. We have officially started. Thank you.
Hey, well, all right, sir, here we go there, and what are they going to give for him? I'm at 25, will they give me $30, 30, make it 30, bid it a 30, 35, another 40, make it a 40, bid it a 40, now 5, 5, 5, make it a 5, 5, now 50, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, right, sir, what are you gonna give farm? Hey, well, all right, sir. Hey, well, all right, sir, what are you gonna give farm? Hey, well, all right, sir. Hey, well, all right, sir, what are you gonna give farm? Hey, well, all right, sir. Hey, well, all right, sir, what are you gonna give farm? Hey, well, all right, sir. Hey, well, all right, sir, what are you gonna give farm? Hey, well, all right, sir. Hey, well, all right, farm. What are you gonna give farm? Hey, well, all right, sir. Hey, well, all right, sir. Here we go there. And what are you gonna give farm? I'm at 25. Will they give me 30?
Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hyde Auction Company. My name is Joff van Renen, and I'm going to be your auctioneer for the next 60 minutes or so. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. If this is your first time in one of our auctions, which I believe it is for quite a few, welcome. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join us on this lovely, sunny Thursday afternoon in Johanneburg. We'd like to welcome our Cape Town offices as well as our Durban office who are watching via the High Street TV stream. You can get that on the front page of our website. or I also believe you can get it on social media. Just go to our High Street Auctions Facebook social media page. You can get the stream from there as well. We'd like to welcome our online guests watching the live stream from around the country. Cape Town, Durban, there's a couple of people watching in Johannesburg. We do have quite a few telephonic bidders coming in this afternoon. A couple of people couldn't make it, and then they saw the traffic and the stage 2 or 3, I think we're on today, load shedding, and decided not to even brave it. Quite a few telephonic bidders coming via the phone. I will explain those as we go through the morning. We have 11 multiple auctions scheduled for 2019, ladies and gentlemen. We go through roughly 500 properties. So if you want to find out how to auction off retail, commercial, industrial, and luxury residential properties, best you come to the High Street Auction Company. As I said before, we'd like to welcome our Cape Town and Durban officers, Ripley from Cape Town, and Nicole and Erin, as well as all of our staff watching in Durban as well. We also have online guests watching from England, America, France, Kenya, Nigeria, India, New Zealand, Australia, and somebody in France as well, I believe. We stream all of our auction sales from Johanneburg, South Africa, across the country and around the world. We also conduct regular virtual auctions online, so make sure you log on to highstreetauctions.com to make sure you're up to date with what is happening in the auction world. Before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome our service providers and sponsors, as well as a few guests and the press. Before we start the auction, thank you very, very much to Summer Place for the sponsorship of the event we're having at their venue. We've been having auctions here for the last 10 years and are the only real estate auctioneers allowed to do so, and will continue to do so for the next foreseeable future. MJ Event Gear, thank you for all the audiovisual and sound and lighting you're looking at. Please be aware, we also have Charles and his team from the Stream Team. They do all our streaming technology. You can watch this on your phone, on your iPad, your iPod, your laptop, pretty much everything if you want to do it. Even stream it on your TV as well. Lanham Love attorneys are here. They'll be giving free legal advice to anybody that needs it. Obviously, that advice does expire once you leave the premises, and then they charge you 5,000 Rand per hour or part thereof. So stay here as long as you like, drink as much as you want, eat as much as you want, and fire as many questions as you want. Lanham Love attorneys are here. We'd also like to thank the Cape Town and Johannesburg press that are watching, that are here as well. Thank you for your support over the many couple of years. We do humbly appreciate it. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, you, our clients, our industry colleagues, our friends, and all our first-time bidders here today. We look forward to making your experience a pleasant and memorable one, as we'd like you to come back. Thanks to you, we now hold the top 3 South African records for both the highest commercial auction lot ever sold, that being the Kalami Grand Prix racetrack at 205 million in this very room, and also about a year or 2 ago for the highest residential auction lot ever sold for a house we did in Clifton for 96 million. And also, if you were here a couple of months ago in November, the largest multiple auction ever held on South African soil, when we auctioned off 1.2 billion rands worth of real estate in one afternoon on the 20th November 2 months ago. We have our next auction coming up on the 13th of March. 13th of March, we have an excess of 500 million rands worth of retail, commercial, industrial, land, and high-end luxury residential stock coming up under the hammer. Please be aware, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to be a registered bidder on the website to get those notifications. Before we go any further, I'm going to be reading out the rules of auction very carefully so that everybody understands the laws and the compliance procedures and knows exactly what to do. All our directors and all of our staff and colleagues are here to assist you with any queries you may have at any time during or prior or post the auction process. If you're unsure or confused during the process of the auction, please ask one of our staff to assist you. Also, if you're unsure as to where the bid is or who is bidding, please ask us. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned before, you're welcome to visit our company website, highstreetauctions.com. Register as a user. Put your name, email, and phone number in. We will send you regular, once a week, email blasts on a Thursday morning. If it's auction day, it comes out on a Friday morning. We are a digital real estate auction house. We do not put adverts in papers anymore. If you can't do it online or with an app, nobody does that anymore. Make sure you are a registered user on our database. You'll get the email blast every Thursday morning. It's called From the Podium, and we'll tell you exactly what's coming up, when, who, where, and what, and exactly what's happening in the auction industry in and around your area. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the rules of auction. as we go through. Place of auction, Summer Place, number 69, Melville Road in Hyde Park. Date and time of the auction being the 14th of February. We'll get to that now, 2019. These rules of auction comply with Section 45 of the Consumer Protection Act, number 68 of 2008, and the regulations thereto, herein referred to as the CPA. In accordance with the provisions of the CPA, the High Street Auction Company and the auctioneer hereby declare as follows. Each lot is, unless announced to the contrary, regarded to be subject of a separate transaction. The sale in respect of any lot is complete when the auctioneer announces its completion by the fall of the hammer and the statement, sold. Until then, a bid may be retracted. Unless otherwise announced, all lots are sold subject to a reserve price and to a 5-day acceptance period in favor of the seller. This does vary per corporate and per institution. I will announce them as we go through the lots. Unless otherwise announced, the High Street Auction Company and the auctioneer are entitled to bid on behalf of the seller up to the reserve price, but not exceeding it. The auction will commence at 12 noon, which it did, and will not be delayed to allow any specific person or persons to take part in that auction. We also acknowledges that should his or her bid be knocked down as the highest bid in any respect of any lot bid upon, a buyer's premium of 10% plus VAT shall be payable over and above the bid price. Unless otherwise stated, in the event that a cash deposit is made, the deposit will be liable for the bank charges relating to that bank transaction. A few of our institutional clients, the buyer's commission does vary between 5 and 6%. I will announce that as we get there. Any bidder who tends to bid on behalf of another must produce a letter of authority that complies with Regulation 26 of 3 of the CPA, which states that such a letter must expressly authorize such a bidder to do so, and that both such principal and the bidder must submit documentation in support and verification of their identities in terms of the Financial Intelligence Center Act, or FICA, and such bidder must sign a bidder's record containing such details. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the new auction law. We were compliant even before it came out. We must have your FICA details before you are allowed to bid, so we know who you are and you know who we are. They also acknowledges and understand that should his or her bid be the highest bid on any lot bid upon, they will then be obliged to sign the auctioneer's standard agreement of sale by public auction, which agreement the bidder acknowledges to have acquainted themselves therewith. The High Street Auction Company has a trust account which is audited in terms of the State Energy Affairs Act, just for you, Brian, and all monies will be paid for the benefit of the seller minus the agreed commission. The auctioneer will announce the reason for the auction unless such reason is the normal and voluntary disposal of the property by the owner. We do have a few power of attorneys, ladies and gentlemen. We have a couple of liquidations, a few deceased estates, a lot of institutional fund and REIT instructions. I will announce them as we go through. All bidders must register prior to the commencement of the auction, pay the registration deposit, which is refundable should your bid not be the highest bid on any lot. Read the rules of auction, comply with all FICA requirements, and provide proof of ID and residence and authority to transact on a formal letterhead. The bidder's record and vendor's roll required to be kept in terms of the CPA will be available for inspection free of charge during the normal working hours at the offices of the High Street Auction Company. Any person present at the auction may object to these rules of auction, and such objection shall be recorded in the vendor's roll. Are there any objections, ladies and gentlemen? We shall proceed. Costs of the auction are as follows. Costs of advertising the auctioneer conducting the auction, 2,451,000 rand. The conduct of the auction is subject to the control of the auctioneer, myself, who has the sole right to regulate the bidding. The auction shall be on the rise, and the property shall be sold to the highest bidder, subject to these rules of auction. These rules have not been amended after their initial publication, have been signed by the auctioneer, Joff van Renen, representing the High Street Auction Company. You can find us in Knightsbridge Office Park on 33 Sloane Street in Bryanston, in the brand new office park just off William Nicol Bridge on the N1. You can reach us on 011-684-2707. Those are the rules of auction, ladies and gentlemen. Please be aware. If you're unsure of anything at any time, just politely raise your hand. One of the gentlemen in the expensive-looking suits with the cheap ties will be happy to come along and answer any and all of your questions, because quite a lot of you have never been to an auction before, but we do this for a living, and we would love to have you back next month as well. As I said before, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you register. Site, highstreetauctions.com. Register as a user. Once a week, we'll send you the email blast of everything that is coming up on our database and on the auction floor. So you'll be the first to know before it hits social media, Google, and everything else. We do have quite a few telephone bidders coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a few people couldn't make it, quite a few people out of town, and quite a few people sitting in their cars on the side of the road, stuck in traffic. They were bidding here today as well. There are quite a few people that didn't make it. They have registered. Our staff will be assisting from the online and proxy bidding auction table. You're welcome to view their registration forms at the table. They have registered exactly the same as you have. Paid the necessary deposits, and we have their FICA forms already. Please be aware we have numerous bidders also bidding on the live stream. They'll be calling in from our Cape Town and Durban offices who are bidding real time via the virtual auction live platform. You'll be seeing, in fact, you won't see them on the big screen today, but if you are watching online, you'll be able to see the screen when it splits up. With regards to the confirmation period, ladies and gentlemen, please understand, most, if not all, properties today have a 5-day confirmation period. What that means is, do not wait until after the auction. We are not estate agents, ladies and gentlemen. We leave that to the professionals, but we are professional auctioneers. If you want the properties, you must bid on them, and when the hammer falls, they will be yours. That is how it works. Do not phone us tomorrow afternoon, because auctioneers don't work on Fridays. No, I'm kidding. Do not phone us tomorrow afternoon. We will not be accepting any bids from anybody else at any level during that confirmation period. There are a few institutional and corporate sellers. Obviously, they've got to get back to their exco and their financial boards. We have a 14-day acceptance for those sellers in their favor. It is entirely at their discretion. All our sellers are present here today. They could confirm it immediately. They could confirm it this afternoon. They could do it on Monday morning. It is entirely at their discretion. If you are not the highest bidder, you cannot you cannot enter a bid on that property until it is either rejected or placed back onto the market. That doesn't often happen because we sell and we sell fast. That is to do with the confirmation period. Please understand, ladies and gentlemen, the auction is going to start now. If there are any questions, politely raise your hand. Land Love attorneys are here. All our staff, colleagues, directors are here as well. We're happy to ask any and all questions moving through to any lot on the property that we have on this afternoon sale. Won't take too long, ladies and gentlemen, about 90 minutes, probably slightly less. Then you can join us outside for something a little warm in the restaurant, cup of coffee or something slightly stronger. Lot number 1, ladies and gentlemen, up at the big screen, please, on the 14th of February. Before we forget, on behalf of all staff and management, all the ladies in the room, because that's all that matters, happy Valentine's Day. We hope you get spoiled tonight, and we hope it costs all the men in the room a hell of a lot of money. And it's really just for Sophia, who happens to be, I notice, who happens to be what? Who happens to be lot 24. We're auctioning her off this afternoon. She is recently single, keeps reminding us of that fact, and is desperately looking for a halal husband. So, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Moving swiftly along, please. I'm going to get killed for that one. Operational shop and a gallery. This is lot number 1, ladies and gentlemen. A great little buy if you want to get into the property market or a business. You get both, same price for the one, price of bidding one, an operational shop and a gallery. This is a landmark building in the area. All assets are included. The stand, just over 1,326 approximate square meters. It also comes with a liquor license. Sophia, you're not allowed that. Great exposure on Deckers Road, an enormous amount of foot traffic and traffic volume coming past your shop. Very popular area. Take over a well-established business and a property. Please be aware, obviously it is a gallery and a coffee shop. The art is not included in the sale. Somebody did ask if the Picassos and everything else will be excluded. But all the other assets? According to the list. Not all the assets, just according to the list, which our buyers have already seen. This is is it the palette or the palais? The palette. It is in the restaurant. The Palais depends where you live. Coffee shop and a Kraus Art Gallery, 368 on Deckers Road. An extremely high volume of traffic passing your shop and your building every day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have an opening bid, please. An opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, on lot number 1. We have an opening bid of 1,500,000 now. 1.5, sir. Have it quickly now. Have it 1,500,000 now. Have it quickly. Have it 1.6, sir. At 1,600,000. Have it 7 a bit now. At 700,000, and you get a liquor license. Business name, Robert, have it, 88888, have it, 1,800,000 now. At 1,800,000, have it. I'll take 50 if you want, sir. 1,850,000 now. 75, 75, 75. 1,750,000, sir. At 1 and 3, have it, 1 3/4 bid. 750,000, have it quickly now. 1,750,000. Once now at 1,750,000. Second call. That's twice at 1.8, sir. 185, 185, have it quickly now, sir. 18555 at 1,800,000. Once at 1.85, twice at 1.85 at 1,850,000. Third and final call on Deckers Road. Third call, Egypt. Hammers high, all in, all done at 1.85. Thank you, sir. Sold at 1,850,000 rands. Buyer number 1 is done. We have all our telephonic bids on the line, please. 1, 2, and 3. We'll slow this down just a little bit to give our little telephone buyers a little chance to jump in. This is the Vaal Bank property. Legend with a bank construction, plus minus 4 hectares on the Vaal River. Doesn't come any better than that, ladies and gentlemen. It's boatable, and you got river frontage. 2 houses, incredible views, fully secure with a fence, borehole, 3-phase power. Not that it matters anymore. About 80 meters of river frontage. Just get a generator. About approximately 80 meters of river frontage. There you have it. Established gardens and trees. It's approximately 1 hour from Johanneburg, just off the R549. You're going to get there quickly. A very strong, established luxury residential area. Living in the country at its best. We are charging a 6% buyer's commission on this property. There is a 14-day confirmation period in favor of the bank. The seller we'll be sorting all arrear rates and taxes. There were a couple of questions from our buyers on that. You do not pay the arrear rates and taxes. The bank will be sorting that for you. The COC, the Certificate of Compliance, will be for the buyer's account to make sure you get that electrical compliance certificate before transfer goes through. Vacant occupation is not guaranteed on this property, ladies and gentlemen, but we can tell you right now it is empty. So what I would suggest, as soon as you get confirmation, send your mother-in-law there to live. Guaranteed nobody will ever go into your house. Yes? We have a question? Good question. Pitt, Niels? No VAT. But any donations of 15% are gladly accepted. No VAT applicable on the property, ladies and gentlemen. A normal property transfer transaction, you're paying 6%, buyers come, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a 14-day confirmation bid in favor of the bank. Do not phone us next week or tomorrow. We will not be accepting any further offers until we have a decision on behalf of that financial institution. We have 3 telephonic bidders and a few on the floor as well. An opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, opening bid, please, at 250,000 now. On the Vaal Bank, have it, 255.55. At 250, have it, 300,000, thank you, sir. At 333, have it, 3. You just paid for the trees, sir. 350, thank you, sir. Have it, 3.5, sir. At 350,000, have it, 350, have it, 4.5, sir. At 400, have it, 4, have it quickly now. Have it, 450, have it, quickly, have it, 455.55. At 5, have it, quickly, have it, 500,000. At telephones, you're all out. 500,000, have it, 550, sir. 555.55. 550, have it, quickly, have it, 600,000 now. Have it, quickly, have it, 600,000. I've got 600. You've got a bit up, sir, not down. Telephones, try and stay with us. 600,000 now. Have it 650, sir. 650. Have it 6.5 now. It's for nothing, sir. It's on. Do you fish, sir? Do you fish? We can teach you. Because you got river frontage. 675, thank you, sir. 675, 75, 75. Have it at 700,000. Have it at 7.25 now. Telephone back in. 7.25 now, sir. Have it at 725,000. Have it at 7.25. Have it at 7.25 now. The Vaal River is popular, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon? I've got 725, 750, 775, 800. 800, sir. This is the only one we got on the Vaal, sir. For 800,000. You just paid for the houses. You get the land for free. 825, sir. It's against you, gentlemen. 8.25, sir. 825, 25, 25 now. Don't lose a property for 25,000 if you're watching the stream on the phone. At 825,000. Once. I've got 825, sir. 850. 850, sir. At 825,000. Once. 850, sir. 875. Telephones, you're out. 75, 75, 75. So against you, gentlemen, you can move the whole family so you never see them again. It's a big property. 4 hectares. Tents everywhere. No one would ever see your wife. I've got 875. So what's my last bid? 875. On the nose, sir. 875, 75. Yoni, your man's out, sir. You're losing it. 900 we have, sir. Have it for 25. Have it at 9 a quarter now. Have it. I had no idea he had more money left, sir. 925,000. Once. 925. Twice. Vickers, you sure? At 925. It's against you, sir. Think how happy your wife would be if you brought this home for Valentine's Day. Sweetheart, we're going to live in the bushes on the Vaal. And the beautiful trees with the river frontage at 925,000. Once, twice, third and final. Yes, sir? I have 925. You got a bit hard, sir. 950. 975. He wants it more than you do. 975, sir. Last chance. 1 million. 1,025,000. He's back in, sir. 1,025,000, sir. 1,050,000. The Vaal's popular today. 1,050,000, sir. 1,075,000. 1,075,000, sir. Now we're going to throw in the land as well. 1,070,000. Have it, 75, 75, 75, 75 now. First call once at 1,075,000. 1.1, sir. 1. Do you have any more on the Vaal? Quickly get them out. 1.1 we have, sir. 1125. 125,000, sir. For 150,000, sir, you get the entire property. Did I mention the Vaal River? It's right in front of you. Water for life. Not sure, kind of water. $150, sir. In or out? 150,000 once. You're not in, sir. 150,000 second. Niels Sjoemans is in. He's still there. 1150, sir. 150,000. 175. Back in again, sir. 175, 75, 75 now. 175,000 once. 175,000 second. Third and final. Hammers high at 1,175,000. 1.2, sir. At the death knell. 1 point. Hit him with a higher bid, sir, because clearly 25s aren't working. 1.3. 1,250. Ooh, that was a big bid, sir. 1,250,000. 1.3. He also wants it. 1,350. The only property we have on the Vaal, sir. 1,250,000. Yoni, your buyer's in. First call. 1.25. Niels, you're out. No, I'm over here. I've got 125 on my left, sir. I beg your pardon, bid correction, where we stand? Correction. Bid is 1.3 on my left. 1,350. 1.4, sir. At 1,350,000. Once. Twice. 1,350. I have one ready. You got to go up, sir. I already got that bid. 1 million. I'll take 1,375 or 1.4. 25 is not going to work. 1,375. 1,375. 1.4, sir. Last try. 1.4, you're in. Once now at 1,400,000. Second call at 1,400,000. Third and final. All in. Niels, you're in. Manny, you're out. Third and final call. Hammers high at 1,400,000 on the nose. Last call. Sold. They give it at 1,400,000. Thank you very, very much to our underbidder. Spirited bidding, ladies and gentlemen. We have more telephone bidders coming in on this one, please. Number 3. If you want properties on the Vaal, ladies and gentlemen, please come to Hyde Street Auctions. This is the Nedbank building. The owners have or are busy immigrating. Have already immigrated, I believe. The Nedbank building in Rustenburg. Please be aware the property is fully let. The GLA, 1,322. The lease until 2022. Face brick, low maintenance, strong, very strong foot traffic. And I'll say it again, it is fully let. This is in the Rustenburg CBD. ABSA are there, Standard Bank are there, FNB, Capitec, and it's directly opposite the City Square Mall. Your gross annual income on the property, ladies and gentlemen, approximately 1.3 million rands per annum. That is your gross annual income, just roughly about 1.3 million per annum per year, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. We do have a telephone bidder coming in for this one. The opening bid, ladies and gentlemen, the opening bid on the property on 111 Fatima Bayat Street in Rustenburg. We like to call it the Nedbank building. It is fully let. Great institutional tenants. Been there a long time, probably not going anywhere in the future. Have it open in the property opening bid, please. At 5 million to go now. 5. Have it 250, sir. At 255, 5. Have it it's fully lit. Have it 5 and a quarter now. Have it 5. Have it 5 and a quarter. 5,250,000 now. At 5 and a quarter. Have it 5. At 5,500,000, sir. It's the entire building. 575. Thank you, sir. New bidder. 575, 75, 75. You're in, sir. At 5,750,000. You're in. 6. Have it 6 to go now, sir. At 6 million on the nose. The property's fully let. Move it right in. Nedbank go there, sir. Have it 6 and a quarter now. At 6. Have it 6 and a quarter. Thank you, sir. Have it 6 and a quarter. 6,555. Have it 6,250,000, sir. At 6,250,000. Telephone. Where are you? 6.25. First call at 6,250,000 now. 6,555. At 6,500,000. Now, the bank's going nowhere, sir. It is fully let. 6,500,000 once now at 6.5. Second call at 6.5. Third and final call. Telephone. Final chance if you're watching the stream, sir, is about a second delay at 6,500,000. 6,750 at 6,750,000, sir. 675, 75, 75, 75 now. Nedbank's doing well today at 675, 5 on the phone, sir. At 6.75 once, 6,750,000 second, third and final. All in. Niels, you man sure? Lend him 250 quickly at 6.75 on the phone. Hammerside third call. Sold it on the phone at 6,750,000 rands. Thank you to our buyer on the phone. Another telephone bidder, ladies and gentlemen. Do it again. Grayston offices. Yakov is behind the property. We do. Where's our telephone bidder? You've got him? Oh, don't walk away now. Where you going? Anybody know? Just checking on the registration. Thank you. These we like to call the Grayston offices. A very secure office park. Sectional title, ground floor offices, 7 basement parking and 3 above. This is lot number 4. Situated in the prestige Upper Grayston Office Park. Santon is there, Sandown is there, Simba is there, and Grayston area. You are as close to the M1 as you possibly can, and Grayston Bridge is literally a couple of hundred meters down the road from you. Great for working in Santon, but without the traffic. You are getting vacant occupation on this property, ladies and gentlemen, a vacant occupation on the property. We do have one telephone bidder coming in, and most of you on the floor. We have it opening in the property, ladies and gentlemen, opening bid, please, at 2,600,000 rand on lot number 4. 2,600,000. Have it for the beautiful offices up on the big screen in Grayston. 2.6, 2.8, sir. Have it 800,000 now. Have it 2.8, sir. At 2,800,000. Have it 2,999 at 2,900,000, sir. Have it 333. Have it 3.1, sir. At 3,100,000 now. Once now. At 3 million. Have it. Are you in? At 3.1, 3.2, sir. No, you're out. At 3,200,000, have it at 3,200,000, have it at 3.3, have it at 3.2, sir. For 3,200,000 for offices in Santon without the traffic, just off Grayston. 3,200,000 now. Have it at 3 million, have it at 2. First call, 3,200,000. Second call, 3,200,000. In, sir, at 3.2. If you want the property, so these are the only offices we have in those Grayston areas. The only offices we have, 3,200,000. In or out, sir? Out at 3,200,000 once, 3.2 twice, sir. Third and final call. You sure? Sectional title in Grayston, third and 3.3, sir. No, not your bid. 3,200,000. Have it 3,222. All in 200,000. Sold. They give it at 3,200,000 rand. Number 4 is done. Greg, nothing. Ricardo Pampanella has been handling this property. The Cape Town apartment, the Cape Royale as we like to call it. This is lot number 5. No telephones coming in for this one. Do we have a phone? Rodney? Do we? Where are we? Just checking you're not at the airport yet. This is the Cape Royale, the Cape Town apartment. GLA, 64 square meters. See, as soon as you start concentrating, I'm going to get you. 64 squares, a separate dining room, lounge and balcony, superior fixtures and fittings. It's a great looking apartment, Elizabeth. That is your foyer to get into your building. Extremely well situated, amazing ocean views. You also get views of the beautiful Greenpoint Stadium. Communal pool and deck area, close to the CBD, and good amenities. You can pretty much walk there. You are getting vacant occupation on this property. You have a vacant occupation in Cape Royale. It doesn't get any better than this. Lock up and go. Yes, and of course, we have prepaid electricity. Thank you, Sticky. Thank you very, very much. That's going to cost you tomorrow. Anyway, moving along. Lock up and go. I do believe it used to be a hotel. 5-star hotel. They have converted to exclusive apartment living. Vacant occupation on the property. We have an opening bid, please, on lot number 5. Have an opening bid at 1,500,000 now. 1.5. Have it at 75. Have it at 75 now. At 1.7. Have it at 75. 188. Have it at 2. Have it at 2 now. Have it at Cape Royale, Cape Town, sir. Lop up can go. Was a 5-star hotel. 5-star apartment. Have it at 2. Have it at 2 now. Have it at 2 million on the nose. Once at 2 million for the Cape Royale, sir. Second million. That's twice, sir. That's twice at 2 million. 2.1, sir. Niels, your man's in. At where? Thank you, sir. 2.2. 2.3. For 100,000 more, ma'am, you get this. You spend it, he'll pay. Don't worry about a thing. We know where he lives. At 2.2, have it at 2.2, sir. At 2,200,000, have it at 2.3. At 300,000, you get the entire property, sir. It is magnificent in an even better building. 2,300,000 now. Have it at 2. Have it at 333. Once now at 300,000. Second call. That's twice at 300,000. All in. All done. At 2,300,000. Rodney, you're in? You sure? Where's your buyer? Is he in or out? He's out? No, sir, not your bid. At 2.3, yes or no? Third and final call, all done, 2.3. No, sir. Bid's on my right. You sure? For 100,000? Think fast, sir. At 2,300,000. The only property we got in the Cape Royale, sir, that don't come up often. At 2,300,000. Once, twice, third and final, all in. All done? Rodney, you sure? He's out. Hammers high, last call. Sold at 2,200,000. Congratulations, sir. Happy Valentine's Day, ma'am. Please don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we're giving away an iPad free. All you got to do is be here immediately after the auction. We've got about another 30 minutes to go or so. Immediately after the last, we'll draw your name out of a hat. If you haven't put your name in the vase, please do so now, or just give it to a gentleman in a blue suit. The iPad comes up immediately, 10 seconds after the auction happens. I believe in November, we gave it to a 4-year-old who knew exactly what it was, but his parents didn't. A multi-use industrial facility, 13 Right Boag Road in Village Deep. Lance has been handling this property. This is lot number 6. We have a multi-story offices, warehouse, storage, comprising 3 buildings. Basement parking in building 1. Vehicle lift stand, approximately 10,000 square, just over 10,000 square meters. This is Village Deep at its best. Strong industrial node, good arterial access to the N2. Please be aware, the catalog correction, the GBA, the gross building area, is actually 25,328. We do have a potential residential or storage conversion. A couple of our buyers have asked us about that property eligibility. If you want to do the conversion, it's entirely up to you and obviously the local town planner. But it is certainly not impossible, happening a lot in the area. The potential is there for the conversion. And you are getting vacant occupation on this property as well. Lot number 6, ladies and gentlemen, this is a corporate instruction. Any other start, have an opening bid, please. An opening bid in the property, have a 20 million now. 20 million, have a ladies and gentlemen, a GBA of over 25,000 square meters. This property is enormous. Have a 20 million now. Have a 2 now. I can't take a bid, sir. I can't take half a bid, sir. It's a big property. I'll take 22. Have a 2, have a 22 now. Have a 24, sir. Have a 24, have a 4, have a quickly now. Have a 2, have a 2, sir. For 22 million, gentlemen, in or out. Have a first call. Once now at 22, sir. You sure? Second call at 22. It's a large property. Get a lot of tenancies if you wish. Third and final. All in. Don't be shy, sir. 22, in or out. Last call. Thank you, sir. God, a bid is noted at 22 million, number 6. Bid is down. Lot number 7, ladies and gentlemen, has been sold. Pre-auction by Nick Johannes Pretorius for 4.1 million rand. Next up, please, lot number 8. This is Nick's property. Please be aware. This is the very, very nice Executive N1 showroom. The Executive N1 showroom, it's pretty much, wow, that's frontage for you. The N1 and your Gautrain is right there. Large, open plan, triple volume showroom with 2 floors. Office accommodation and basement with a strong room. There's also a newly built extra showroom of 90 square meters right next to it. The GLA, 1,304 square meters, ample parking. 5 minutes to Centurion Gautrain station. Massive N1 and Gautrain exposure. The Centurion, it is in the Centurion Gate Business Park, a very, very busy mixed-use zone and node on the corner of John Foster and the N1. The John Foster off-ramp and the N1. You are getting vacant occupation of the property. Your neighboring tenants include KTM, BMW, Planet Fitness, Outdoor Warehouse, to name a few, and also forms part of a sectional title. So obviously, in this case, body corporate rules apply. Do you have it, ladies and gentlemen? We do have an opening in the property. Please, on lot number 8. Have an opening in the property. Magnificent showrooms on the N1. If you like toys, you can keep the sign. Do you have any other legend? Have an opening bid, please. Opening bid on the property at 8 million. You're in, sir? 8 million to go now. 8.85, 9 million. Now, have it on the N1, so have it 9, have it quickly now. Have it quickly, have it 9.555. Have it 500,000, have it 10 now. Have it 10.5, thank you, sir. Have it quickly, have it 10, 11 a bit, sir. At 1, have it quickly, have it 11 and a half. You're sure, sir? At 11 million. Once now. First call 11.5, sir. 11. Have it quickly, have it 5. Have it quickly, have it 555. 11.5. Have it quickly, have it 12 now. Have it quickly, have it 12 and a half. Your man's in. 12.5, thank you, sir. Have it quickly, have it 12. Have it quickly, have it 12.55. First call, gentlemen, on the N1 at 12.5. Second call. That's twice at 12,500,000. Sean, where's your man? Out, ladies and gentlemen, at 12.5. You're in, sir. 13 we have, sir. Have it quickly, have it 3. Have it quickly, have it 3. At 30, have it 13.5. Your man's out, Greg. Talbot, you sure? At 13.5. Once now at 13 million. Second call at 13 million. All in, all done. You're out, sir. Because you're sure? All in, all done. Sean, he's out. No, sir. No for the bids. 35. Thank you, sir. Sold at 13 million rands on the nose. You get the showroom on the N1, sir. Number 9, ladies and gentlemen, this is a bank construction, another one, lot number 9. The very nice home at number 10 Goodman Street in Rhinefield. A very nice home, 5 bedrooms, open plan living area, outside entertainment area. There's a braai, Niels, bar, jacuzzi, Hell's teeth. There's also solar heated pool. Great, because you don't need electricity for that. Double garage and a beautiful landscape garden. Oh, holy smokes, look at that. And a beautiful landscape garden. This is in the Benoni Rhinefield area, a very established service hub, good arterials and a strong residential node. Please be aware, ladies and gentlemen, this attracts a 6% buyer's commission, 6% buyer's commission, 14-day confirmation in favor of the bank. We do have another telephone coming in. The electrical certificate of compliance is for the buyer's account. Vacant occupation, once again, not guaranteed on the property. There is a tenant who's there on a month-to-month basis, I believe. Month-to-month. He's happy to stay. He'd love to stay. He doesn't want to stay. No, he doesn't want to stay. Is he vacating? When? When the sale goes through, he's vacating. Right. Buy it for yourself or put your own tenant in. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a telephone bit coming in, please, on lot number 9. And I better win the property, please. Have it a million to go now. 1 million now. Have it a one. Have it a 1 and a quarter now. At 125, sir. At 1,250,000. Have it right. It's a big property, sir, and it's a big 5-bedroom house. Have it a 125, 1555. 1,500,000 now. At 75. Have it 1,600,000. Have it 6. Ralph, you sure, sir? Have it 600,000 now. Once now. At 600,000. Second call. That's twice at 600,000, sir. Have it 5-bedroom. Rhinefield? I have 6, sir. 1,650 or 7. I'll take 700,000, another 100,000, sir. You cannot buy the property for the kind of value, sir. Have it another 100,000 on the telephone. You're watching the stream. 700,000 now. Have it yes or no, sir. At 1,600,000, 50,000. You might get it, sir. Just try. At 1,600,000. 1650. Bless you, sir. New bidder, 1650. Now it's going to cost the telephone another 50,000. 1650. 17 in a row. Once now. 1,650,000. Twice now. At 1,650,000. 17 a bid, sir. 17 on the phone. Yes or no? 17, sir. For 25,000, you get a big, beautiful house. For 20, you want to lose it for 25. It looks magnificent. Look at that. When do we take those pictures? At 1675. 1675. Telephone, you're in. 17 a bit, sir. At 1,675,000 once. 1.675 twice. Third and final. Telephone, you're in. Floor, you're out. Third and final. All in. All done. Last call. Sold. 1,675 on the phone. Congratulations to our online buyer. Next up, please, Kendall. Our local power station's been handling this property. Said this one works. William Nicol, frontage property. This is one of the nicest ones you have today. Up on the big screen, please. And there she is. It has, we like to call it the William Nicol frontage property. You got an Invisifence in front of you, and that goes straight onto William Nicol. Put up a big sign. Large residential 1 double-story house with 14 offices. There are boardrooms as well. Recently renovated. Secure parking for 12 cars. Secure parking for 12 cars. Don't often get that. Located within the Sandton district, extremely well located. In a boom suburb, very, very strong area. Right next to the Sandton Prep School. Strong business rights potential. Most of the street have been reapplying. A lot of them have got ready, I believe. It is slowly switching over, as is the other side of the road as well. I believe you're pretty much right opposite Sandton Gate is almost in front of you, maybe 100 meters down the road. It is currently zoned as Res 1. Whether you want to keep it or have it rezoned and rebuild, it is entirely up to you to unlock some more bulk on the property. Entirely up to you what you do, ladies and gentlemen. Have it at lot number 10. Lot number 10, please. They do have it over a bit, please. Over even the property at 2,500,000 now. Great William Nicol frontage property and a stone's throw away from Santon City. You could walk there. 2,500,000 now. Have it over 2, have it at 75, 75, 75, sir. At 2,075,000 now. Have it over 75, have it at 333, have it over 3 now. Have it over 3 million, have it over yes or no, sir. Have it over 3, have it at 3, have it at 3 now, sir. The only property we have that all pretty much looks on to William Nicol. 3 million once, sir. At 3 million twice, sir. Third and fourth, have it over 3, 3 and a quarter now. Have it over a quarter, have it at 25555. At 3,250,000 once now. At 3,250,000 second call. At 3,250,000 sir. If you want to jump in at 3,300,000, this is the only property we have, sir. Put up a sign. There's hundreds of thousands of people going to see your sign driving up and down William Nicol every day. For 300,000 we got, sir. 300,000 once. 300,000 twice. Third and five. 3.4, sir. 3.35. 350,000, 400,000 now. At 400,000, have it 400,000, sir. At 3,350,000 once. Niels, your man's in. Twice, your man's in at 350,000 now. 3,350,000, 3.4, sir. At 400,000, only property we have for here, sir. The only property with frontage under William Nicol. Look through the fence, it's right there. 400,000 once, 400,000 twice. All in, all done. Are you sure, sir? Third and final. Last chance. 3,450. You were so closer. For 450,000, Bobby, in or out, sir? No, sir, not yours. At 450,000, 3.555. 3,450,000 once. 3,450,000 second call. All in. All done. Hammers high. Third and final call. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 3,450,000 rand. Niels, your buy gets it. Well done, sir. Halfway, let's give it quite a few of the properties are sold. Lot number 11, please. The Kia Workshop and Training Centre. This is lot number 11. The Kia Workshop and Training Centre, and this is in Edenvale. Double-story facility. Your GLA, 1,251. Vehicle access via a ramp. Large workshop. Roller shutter access. Shade net parking and strong security. Greg? No, nothing. Edenvale, mixed-use area, strong commercial node, and also quite close to the Greenstone Mall and the N1. You are getting vacant occupation on the property. We have a projected gross annual income of about 713,000 rands per annum. That's what you should be paying per area if you work out to square meterage. There's a catalogue correction. The GLA, gross lettable area, is 1,251 and not the GBA, the gross building area. That is the collection. There you have it projected of 713,000 rands per annum. We'll have it open in the property. This is the old Kia, well, not the old, the ex-Kia Workshop and Training Centre in 93 and 95 8th Street in Edenvale. Very, very close to the main track. One road away, I believe. Nikolai, have it property, please. Have it opening in the property. Have it quickly. Have it at 3 million now. Have it quickly. Have it at 3. Have it at 3. Have it at 3 now, sir. You can't build a property for that, sir. And it's double story. At 3. Have it quickly. Have it at 3. Have it at 3. 32555. At 3 million. Total. Have it quickly. Have it at 3 and a quarter now. Have it quickly. Have it at 3 quarter bit, sir. At 3 quarter. Have it at 555. At 3. Have it 3, sir. 3. Your bid is out. 3. Mine's in. At 3,300,000. Have it quickly. Have it at 3, sir. At 3,300,000. Once now. At 3,300,000. Second call. At 3,300,000 now, sir. 3,350. 344. Have it quickly. Have it at 4 now. At 3,400,000. Have it quickly. Have it at 34. Have it at 344. For 400,000, sir. You get the whole property. 3,400,000 now. Once now. At 3,400,000 now. Second call. That's twice at 3,400,000 now, sir. Third and final. All in. The only property we have, double story, ex-Kia Workshop Training Centre, 3,400,000. Hammers high. Last call, Edgeman, at 3,400,000. You sure? Last call. Sold, Edgeman, at 3,400,000. Number 11 gets it. Number 12 of vacant factory and offices over the big screen. 37 Car Sands Road, Car Sands. Niels, this is your property. Where are you? Lovely, didn't see you. The Stand, 1,267. 1267. Your GLA, about 832 square meters. Height, 10 meters, great height. And it also comes with a 100 kVA generator, just what the doctor ordered. A popular and established area, Malibongwe Road, right next door, Lanceria, N17, or the N1 just up or down from your property, depends which direction you take, north or south on Malibongwe. Very central, industrial one, property legitimate. Any other to go, please? We have it open in the property, please, on lot number 12. Have it open in the property at 1,500,000 now. Have it ever quickly, have it at 1,555. Have it ever quickly, have it at 1,500. Have it ever quickly, have it at Sean, you mean, have it at 600,000 now. Have it ever quickly, have it at 1, have it ever quickly, have it at 666. Have it at 7 a bit now. Have it ever quickly, have it at 7. Thank you, sir. Have it ever quickly, have it at 700,000 now. First goal, sir, at 1,700,000. Have it ever quickly, have it a go, sir. Have it ever Sean, you're out. Have it ever quickly. 7 a bit now. At 800,000, have it quickly. Ricky, you're in. At 800,000 now. First call at 1,800,000. Second call, 1,800,000. Rod, your man's out at 1.8. 1.9. Back in, sir. Yanni, he's also out at 1,800,000. 1.9, sir. Yes or no? Out at 1.8. Last call. Thank you, sir. Sold at 1,800,000. Kai Sands is gone. Just put a ring on it and get it over with. Too nervous. Lot number 13, ladies and gentlemen, this is the magnificent property in Fresnay, Cape Town. We do have international sellers on this house who've asked us to postpone. They are not quite ready on the property. Any interest, please speak to Lance Milton, immediately one of our partners, directly after the auction. Our international sellers have postponed that till they have got their ducks in a row. Thank you. Please speak to Lance. 14, next up, please. This is Guy's Bradell small holding property, where he's soon going to move to with his new wife in the country. It's lovely. Have you told her yet? Beautiful. 4-bed, stylish family home, incredible features, land, 8,500 square meters. Don't worry about your wife. You won't find her in the garden. It'll be fantastic. There's a cottage. There's 2 workshops. You can stick it at work in a workshop. Landscape garden. Does she do gardening? Do you know yet? She does. Lucky girl. This is Bradell. In case you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this was our certified bachelor for 5 years, who is now engaged to a lovely gentleman we haven't met yet, but we hopefully soon do it. Very close to Oliver Tambo Airport, a Bradell area, good and easily accessible. I tell you, we're very proud of you, Guy. It's beautiful. Borehole. Municipal, there's borehole and municipal water, 3-phase electricity, fully walled, good security, and of course the 2 windmills are also on the property. Lovely to look at, to go round and round for your partner. It's legal now, you can do that. It's a wonderful thing. Right, we have a lovely property, 5, just under, I beg your pardon, Harvest Street, Bradell Agricultural Holdings, just over 8.5, 8,500 square meters, 8,568 to be exact. If you want some of these properties, they are being snapped up pretty fast. Arterials are easily accessible. We have an opening in the property, ladies and gentlemen, opening in the property, please. At 2 million to go now. Have it 2 now. 8,500. Have it 2,555. At 2,500,000 now. Have it you know you'll bet against your own auctions now. Have it 8,500. Have it 2.5 now. At 3, have it. It's a large, sir. I've got 3 and a quarter now. Have it 2,555. At 3.5, 3.5, sir. 3.5. You're in, sir. You're out. 3,500,000 now. Sean, your man's in. 3.75, 75, sir. At 3,750,000. Once now. Everybody wants to live in the country. 3.7, sir. 3.7. 3.8. 3.8, have it at 3.999, same to you. Have it a quickly, have it at 3.9, have it a quickly, have it at 4 to go, sir. Have it a quickly, have it at 3.999. Once now, 3,900,000. Second time, 3,900,000. Have it a quickly, have it a yes or no. Go, Ralphie. Third and 5, 4 million we have. Thank you, sir. Have it a quickly, have it a quickly, have it a 4. Have it a quickly, have it a 4 now. Have it a quickly, have it a 4 million, 8,500 square meters. You sure? 4 million once, 4 million twice. 8,500 squares of magnificent land, sir. Hold on. At 4 million on the nose, you sure? Thank you, sir. So they did it at 4 million rands. Buy number lot 14 is done. It is still bucketing down outside, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in Johannesburg, it is still pouring with rain, so stay with us. Don't go anywhere. In about 20 minutes, we'll give the iPad away. We'll open the bar for something a little warmer or a lighter refreshment, if you like. And Sophia's catering services are serving refreshments straight after canapes and cocktails. More tales. This is the Hurlingham House. Yanni's property. Yanni, where are you? Here we go. The Hurlingham House, as we like to, the magnificent Hurlingham House. Spacious 4-bedroom family home. Wow. Prime residential node. The Stand, 2,751 square meters. A lot of house, a lot of garden, a lot of playing for your children. Large open plan areas on this property and in the house. There's a pool and extremely well maintained. It's just off William Nicol, 2 minutes to Sandton. It borders the areas of Sandhurst, Craighall, Parkmore, Parkhurst, and Hyde Park. Hyde Park Mall is also just up the road. Linden round the corner. Corner Stand, that's why the property is so large. Beautiful landscape gardens, and obviously very, very secure. There you have the property, ladies and gentlemen. Have it nobody bid, please, on lot number 15. Have it nobody bid, 3 minutes to go now. Have it ever the Hurlingham House. Have it ever Hurlingham legend. Have it ever a 3. Have it a 3. Have it a 3 now. Have it ever a 3 and a quarter. Have it ever 25555. At 3 million total. Have it ever a 3250. Have it a 3555. 375 75 75. At 3 million 750. Have it ever a 37555. Have it ever a 4. Have it ever a 4 now. Have it ever it's again. Have it ever a 4 quarter now. It's the only property we got in Hurlingham, sir. Have it a 4 quarter now. At 45. At 4, have it a 4555. At 4 million 5, have it got your bid, sir. Have it a 46 if you want, sir. Have it a 600,000 now. Have it a 6. First call, have it. Are you bidding, ma'am? You nearly bought a lovely property in Hurlingham. Does your boyfriend know his husband? No. Happy Valentine's. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm selling this property in the Fall of the Hammer. 4,600,000 once. 4,600,000. Correct. I'm asking for 4.6 in the corner. 4,600,000. Your man's in, Yakov. 4.6. Twice, sir. We're selling on the Fall of the Hammer, ladies and gentlemen. If you want a bid, now's your chance, sir. 4.555. Have it at 600,000, sir. For 100,000 rands, you get a whole property. Probably never see your children again in this size of garden. 4.6 once, twice, third and final. Hammers high. Last call. Thank you, sir. Sold at 4,500,000 rands. Congratulations to our buyer. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have lot number 16, Sean's property. Let's imagine that. Somewhere. Nice. Oh, yes, this is the trailer. Fully let, retail and residential. If you're wanting to get into a lovely little bit of retail residential, Business One property, now's your chance. 7 retail front shops. Your gross annual income of 1.2 million rands per annum. Gross lettable area, 1,307 square meters. Very high foot traffic on the property, hence your gross annual income 1.2 per year. Directly opposite the Mountain View train station, very high traffic volumes, and obviously Johanneburg Airport, bless you. Johanneburg Airport is also right there if you want to hop, skip, and a jump away. The Mayville Shopping Center is also right there. This property is fully let, ladies and gentlemen. Property is fully let. A lovely little business property to get into if you want to. The seller to sign a 3-year lease for the bottle plant on the premises on request. If you'd like him to, he's happy, Sean, to sign on for a 3-year lease. If not, you can either put yourself in there or your new tenant, whichever the decision is entirely on the buyer if you wish to do so as well. Do you have a legitimate? Lot number 16. We have it a bit opening bid, please, on 3 million to go now. On lot number 16, 3 to go. Thank you, sir. 3 and a quarter now. Have it 3 and a quarter. Have it 2.555. At 2, have it 250,000, sir. At 3.555. Have it 3.5, sir. 375. Have it. It's fully let, sir. 4 million. Thank you, sir. Have it 4 and a quarter now. At 255.55. Have it 4 and a quarter. Have it 4.5. Once now at 4,250,000. Second call at 4,250,000, sir. All in, all done. 4.555. If you want to jump back, another 250 if you want back in, sir. At 4,250,000, you bidding, sir? Once, at 45, twice, at 45, third and final. All in, all done, 4.5. Yes, sir, 4.5. You sure? No, not your bid. Last call. Thank you, sir. Gone at 4,250,000 rands. That retail property done. Ricky. Littleton. Here we go. Next up, please. And we have... no telephones in. They're all on the floor. Here we go. 2 apartments in Sandhurst Towers in Sandton. There you have it. Very neat, very new. 2 one-bedroom units on floors 1 and floors 5. Section 182 and section 238. Sandhurst Towers, Fredman Drive, Sandton. Fully furnished with both balconies. Both have balconies and an ensuite. Both at 56 square meters. And also, thank you, Ricky, prepaid electricity. Good views on the property. It's in the CBD of Sandton, extremely central. The car train station is there. Sandton City is there. You'd never need to use your kitchen again. You are getting vacant occupation on this property, and obviously, as we've said, it is coming fully furnished. We'll do them separately, ladies and gentlemen. All our buyers are wanting one each. We have quite a few of you. First, Unit 509. We'll do first. Unit 509 is doing first. Have it opening with the property legitimate opening bid, please, at 950,000 now. You in, sir? Have it at 950, sir. At 955, have it at a million. Give it a 1, have it at a million now. Have it 1,050,000, sir. At 1,005,000, have it at a 1,050, sir. Have it 1,050,000, have it at a 555. At 1,050,000 once now. At 1,050,000, have it at 1.1, sir. At 1,100,000, have it at a 1.1 now, sir. It's their prior property. Have it at 1,150. Thank you, sir. Have it where? Where's my 1.2? I've got 1.2 at the back. 1.2, sir. 1,200,000. This is Sandhurst Towers. 1,200,000. Once now at 1,200,000. Second call at 1,200,000. Have it quickly, sir. This is the first of 2. 1,250, sir. 1,250. 1.3 at 1,300,000. Have it quickly. Have it at 1,333 now. 1,300,000. Once. Scarcity value, sir. The second one might go more expensive. 1,300,000. Second call. Third and final. Sandhurst Towers. We only got 2 and it's fully furnished. Probably at least 100,000 rand worth of furniture going in as well, sir. Third and final. All in. All done. Greer, your man's in. Last call. Sold. They give it at 1,300,000 on the nose. Right, that is Unit 509. Next up, ladies and gents, Unit 109. I beg your pardon. Bid correction, 1,250. Thank you, sir. Bid correction at 1,250. Next up, please, this is Unit 109. Unit 109, pretty much identical. The furniture might differ slightly. Also comes fully furnished. We have it opening within property, please. I had 1,250. I was asking for 1.3. I can re-auction it if you wish. I'll check. I was asking 1.3, the bid stood at 1,250. We had 1.2, you went to 1,250. All right, I'll open the bidding again to be fair to both bidders. Unit 509, we're going to check your bid again, sir. 1.2. The bid correction, ladies and gentlemen, the bid stands, and thank you for the patience of our underbidder. The bid stands at 1,200,000, sir. If you want to be in, I need another 50,000 now. Have it a 2 now. At 125. Yes or no, sir? Have it a 2, have it a 50,000 now. Have it a 125. Bids in a 122. You're sure, sir? Once now. At 1.2. 125. Yes or no, sir? 125. At 1,250,000. No, sir. Still out. 1.2 once. At 200,000 twice. Third and final. All in. All done. Thank you for your patience, sir. So they give it a 1,200,000. 509 is knocked down. Next up, please, Unit 109. Pretty much exactly the same. Is that correct, Ricky? exactly the same, slightly different furniture, also fully furnished. We have it opening in this property, ladies and gentlemen, on the first floor at 109, opening bid in the property at 850,000 rands. At 850, have it, you win, sir? Have it 850, have it at 999. At 900,000, sir. Have it unit 1, have it at 999, sir. And it's also fully furnished. Have it at 9, have it at 9, have it at 9 now. At 900,000 once. Have it at million we have, sir. 1.1 million in the back, sir. It's against you. 1.1, yes or no? Have it, give it, have it. I've got a million already, sir. Same buyer who bought the first one. 1,050,000, sir. This is the last one we have. 1,050,000, fully furnished. Surprise the wife on Valentine's Day. Tell her she's moving into her own flat. 1,050,000, or you might be moving into your own flat. 1,050,000, sir. 1.05. New bidder, sir. 1,050,000 we have. 1,050,000. 1, sir. 1,075,000. 1,075,000. For 25,000. 1 I have, sir. At 100,000. 125. 125, sir. Good value. 125. 150, sir. 125. Have it at Sandhurst Towers, sir. Don't get a better address than this, sir. 150, yes or no, sir? For 25 more, you get the entire apartment. The wife said, you just pay, sir. She keeps bidding you 1,150,000, sir. 1,175,000. 175, 75, 75. 1.2. You're out, sir? You sure? Don't be scared for 25,000. We'll lend you the money. You sure? 1,175,000. Once. 1.2. Back in, sir. 1.2. He's more desperate than you, sir. 1.2 and a quarter. 1,200,000 once. 1,200,000 second. Third and final. All in. Hold on. Last call of 1,200,000. Oh, new bidder. 225. New bidder 225. 1,225,000. He missed the first one, so he's going for the second at 1,225,000. Another 25 for you, sir. 1,225,000 once. Twice, third and final, all in, all done, 1,225,000. Congratulations, sir. Sold at 1,225,000. Your buyer gets a glance. 17 is done. Number 18, ladies and gentlemen, the property has been postponed on instructions from the Homeowners Association. That is the development property in the Johanneburg Country Estate. You can please speak to PJ, who has been handling that property. 19, this is Niels's property. I believe we have telephonic, but no, for this one, next one. This is Niels' property. 6 sectionalized industrial units. Great if you want to get into the smaller factory units. Vacant and investment properties. 3 tenanted and 3 are vacants. Also a popular established industrial area of Duncanville in Vereeniging. We can sell them separately as a lot. We have been asked to sell them as one lot. Is that correct, Niels? We're selling as one lot. All right, he's discussing it now. We have an opening in the property. Opening bid, please, on lot number 19. You're bidding for all 6. I have asked individuals. Nobody put their hand up. We'll do all 6 in one lot, ladies and gentlemen. We have it opening in the property, please. Opening in the property stands at 4 million now. Have it for all 6, gentlemen, ladies as well. Have it for 4 now. Have it. This is all 6 sectionalized industrial units. Bless you. Have it for now. And opening must have it opening bid at 4 million, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody? Any interest at the 4 million mark? We will pass that through. Please speak to Niels, our Fernabelle Park Vereeniging specialist. Next up, please, lot number 20. Lot number 20, highway exposure and development land. This is Rodney's property on the R59. 6.7 hectares, zone for developments. The seller wishes to register 2 signage usufructs over the property, but these can be negotiated. The R59 is right there, huge highway exposure. Also in the Mayerton area. Has been approved for 100 stands, but still needs to be registered. Please be aware, right now it is still residential 1. Is that correct, Rodney? Right now it is still res 1. Do you have it, ladies and gentlemen? Lot number 20. Lot number 20 in the property. Have it an opening bid, please. Opening bid in the property, 6.7 hectares. of possible Res 3. You can put on 100. You've just got to get it registered. Have it, 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 5, bless you. Have it, have it, have it, 5, 5, 5. Have it, have it, have it, opening minute, have it, have it, have it, yes or no, sir. Have it, have it, have it, 5, have it, 6.7, have it, have it, have it, 5.5 now. At 5, 5, 5. I must have it, have it, have it, have it quickly. At 5 million, ladies and gentlemen. No opening bids at the 5 mark. Nobody want to put up houses? We will pass that asset through. Please speak to Rodney immediately after the auction. We'll switch that straight to a private treaty sale. Emmanuel has the industrial property in Germiston. Next lot, please, number 21. 2 lots to go later, but then the iPad comes out in the next few minutes. There she is, the industrial property in Germiston, mixed warehouses. Mixed warehouse, workshops, offices, and retail building. Gross building area of approximately 2,300 square meters. There's CCTV and there's a showroom. This is in the Germiston CBD, a well-established area. Very good arterials, surrounded by strong industrial nodes. There is a catalog correction. It is in Germiston. Where does it say it is? Centurion. It's not in Centurion. We apologize for the error. This is in Germiston. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your earth size, just over 2,651 squares. Your gross building area, roughly 2,300 square meters. We had it sized again. We have it open in the property later. Have it open in the property number 21. And open it in the property at 1,500,000 now. Have it, have it, have it, have it, have it, 1,555. Have it, have it, have it, 1,500,000. Have it, you're in? 1.5? No, sir. Have it, 1,555. At 1,500,000, have it, 1,555. I must have an opening bid at the mark, ladies and gentlemen. No offers at the 1.5. You sure? We'll pass that property through. Number 21 is done. 22. And 23. Penultimate property. Here we go. And this is for lot 22. The Monticello Country Estates. Family home. 2 bedrooms, study, open plan kitchen into dining room, outside covered entertainment area, and a double garage. This is in the Monticello Estate, country living at its best. There's a clubhouse, tennis courts, squash courts, pool, 24-hour controlled access, and manual, roaming security. There we have it. It's access controlled. You are getting vacant occupation on this property. A lovely country estate home, ladies and gentlemen. We have an opening bid in the property. There's lot number 22. An opening bid, please, at 1 million to go now. Great value. Have it, if you want to buy now, sir. Have it, 125. At 1,250,000, sir. At 125, 125, 125, 125. Have it, 1.25, sir. At 125, country living doesn't get better than this, ladies and gentlemen. At 1,250,000 now. At 125, 125. At 1,250,000 once. At 1.5, sir. 1.555. 175. Yes or no, sir? 1 million. It's against you, gentlemen. 1 Manny, you're out. 1.555. Have it. You're in? Have it. You're in. Not your bid, sir. I've got 1.5 on my right, on the aisle. 1.5. 1,000,005. I have 125 already, sir. It's against you. If you want to bid in, you got to go up. 1.3. Thank you, sir. 1.3. 1,350. 1,350, sir. Another chance to your buyer, sir. 1,350. You're in? Have it, 350,000 now. Have it, for 50,000, sir. You're living in an estate. Beautiful surrounding. 1,350. 1,350. Have it, 444 now. 1,350,000 once. 1,350,000 twice. Third and final. 1.4, sir. 375. 375.55. 1,375 now. Pardon? 1.37555. 25,000 if you want to try it, sir. 1.4, yes or no? 1,400,000 now. 1,375 once. Your man's in, Greg. 1,375 twice. Third and final call, sir. You're losing it. You sure? Buy the wife a house on Valentine's Day. 1.375. Third and final call. Thank you, sir. Sold on your nose, sir. 22 is done. Greg's buy. You got it. Thank you very, very much. Last lot of the morning, legend. We have a telephone bidder coming in, please. Greer's handing our telephone bidder. This is Camilla's property. Camilla, where are you? Come here. You get to go on the block. This is our, come up here. Not many people get to do this, but you can. This is our secret weapon, ladies and gentlemen. Her name's Camilla. This is her first property on auction today, and we are selling at no reserve. She's about to faint. She's scared, and hopefully we'll get in for congratulations. Well done. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Camilla's on the block, and soon to be off the mark on her first property. This is the penultimate on the day. Last lot, one to go. No reserve. Estate d'Afrique in Hardebeerspoort or Broederstroom. A vacant stand of 864 square meters. It's a nice big stand. Views of the Crocodile River. It's just the stand. I believe that is that the clubhouse? That's the clubhouse. Very snazzy. Very snazzy. That's the clubhouse. You get to use it. Situated in Villa d'Afrique, one of the 3 villages in the estate. Very French, Provençal style. 40 minutes from Johanneburg and Pretoria. It is very, very secure. You are living in an estate, and a village within an estate. Doesn't get more secure than that. And obviously be aware, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that you are living in an estate, homeowners association rules do apply. You must be aware of those. We have it at reserve. We have a no reserve on this property. Thank you, Camilla. You can faint now. Like to open the bidding at 100,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen. 100,000 rand to go now. 100. You sure? Have it 100,000 now. It has to go. Have it 1. None. No reserve, ladies and gentlemen. Have it 100. Thank you, sir. At 100,000 now, you're buying an enormous property in an incredible estate. 150, sir. No reserve. We're selling on the fall of the hammer. 150. Have it 1.5 now. Have it 175, sir. You've got to buy something. 175, 2, sir. Have it 75 now. Have it 175, 55. Once now. You're not going to be that person, Camilla. 175 once. 175 twice. We're selling no reserve, ladies and gentlemen, on the fall of the hammer. Manny, last time. All in, all done. Hammers high. Sold at 175,000. Thank you to our buyer, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Camilla. That is the end of the auction, ladies and gentlemen. It is still raining, so please join us in the restaurant for some light refreshments. Compliments of Sophia's catering services. Our next auction is on the 13th of March. We have in excess of 500 million rands worth of properties coming up. It's about 30 or 32 properties. Retail, there's more ShopRite checkers coming up as well. The iPad goes to Untuseng Dlamini. Oh, who got that? Who's me? Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Congratulations, ma'am. Do you have an iPad? You do now. Well done. Happy Valentine's Day. Congratulations. Please give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. Our next auction, the 13th of March, 2019. It's going to be on Wednesday. Happy Valentine's Day. Please join us outside for some drinks. Thank you very much.